Renault in Nice, France writes to me, "Hi Paul, I'm excited to read the book." Thank you, sir. I hope you were able to sign up. By the way, if you're watching these videos and you want a chance to help me launch this book by getting a free copy, reading it, and writing a review, which helps other people know about the book in a very complicated, it's not complicated at all, in a very crowded field of books, then just go to the website, eemians.com, EEMIANS.com, fill out the little tiny form, and I'll put your name down on the list. And then we'll see how many people should sign up. Okay, as best I can tell, Greenland has always been covered in ice, just like Antarctica. Isn't that true? Yes and no. So always is, of course, a big word. And Antarctica, for the last 35 million years, has been covered in ice, with an exception, the Eemian. During the Eemian, Antarctica, part of Antarctica, melted. Quite a large part of it, about a third of it melted, exposing the continent below. And in our story, our characters, and this happens in book 2. Book 2 is They Came First. And so book 1, we start out in Greenland and we head over to Antarctica and we discover something to do with the Eemians. In book 2, we travel back in time 100,000 years and we get to know these people, and there's a really cool story around that and their struggles, and it's actually one of my favorite parts of the trilogy, Eemians, because I spent a lot of time writing those characters, and really, when you read it, it's like you feel like you really know them, and that was a big deal for me. Tons of help from editors. I've had so much help from so many great editors. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky to have found these great people. Tara Avery, Richard Leonard, Cal Orey. I've had just some terrific editors that have so helped me flesh these characters out and make them real that it's kind of exciting. But anyway, Antarctica did a partial melt, and Greenland completely melted. And this is all based on ice core samples that were done. I can't remember the fellow's name. I detail some of that, and I will have notes and things on the history of what happened, because, as I said, this is a Rip Snorton thriller, action-packed novel. This trilogy. Okay, let's be clear. It's not a history novel, but it's all based on historic facts. And so one of the things I'm going to be doing is including, probably on the website, I'll start adding in a lot of the research and the facts that I have at hand, where we came up with this whole story and all that. So yeah, so no, Greenland has not always been covered in ice. Mostly, but during the Eemian, our last interglacial warming period before our current one, which is the Holocene, it completely melted down to dirt, to mountains and rocks and whatever is under those continents that we haven't seen and still don't know what's below Antarctica or Greenland, because it's been covered in ice for 80,000, 100,000 years. Okay, hope that answers your question. And thanks for being part of our community. And again, if you want a free copy of book 1, Eemians, and then book 1 is called The Aurora Project, just go to eemians.com and fill out the little form.